So let me say that my first take as I was watching that interview was, oh my God. I kind of felt like Meghan was suffering in silence. Now, you will hear people who go, but she was living in a castle. She's a member of the royal family. I don't understand how that has anything to do with the fact that she was clearly suffering, mental health, well-being, and just because they were not being given that level of support. Now, Megan talking about racism she experienced isn't new. When I say it isn't new, yes, it's the first time she's really speaking about it, but we've been talking about it. We here have been pointing out that the coverage concerning Meghan Markle not only has racist undertones, it's blatantly racist.
I thought what was extraordinary last night was that this wasn't just about the British media. I mean, you had Prince Harry and Meghan both saying someone in their family had a conversation with him about the skin tone that Archie was going to be born with.
Charles, maybe more than one person, because they said several conversations.
Right.
We're talking about 2021. Racism is still as blatant today as it was years ago. But the problem here is that there will be a lot of people, white people, who will watch that interview and still deny that that very question, that very conversation is racist. They will still deny that racism is structural in the United Kingdom. That is the problem. We've gotten to the extent where racism is normalized.
It seems to me that, Charles may have a lot to answer to, based on his position in that family, based on what Harry said.
I don't think there's any doubt that Prince Charles has a lot to answer for with respect to the split that's happened with his son, because it really doesn't make any sense. I said earlier this week that Harry is the husband to Meghan that Charles never was to Diana. It's not the same experience. You have a man, Harry, who was ready to sacrifice and make the right sacrifices for his wife and his child. Charles did jack all. When Harry talks about the fact that he was cut off, the fact that his father wasn't picking up his calls, I think it does say a lot about how Charles thought the best way to manage this situation was to cut off his son.